very proud of you for doing everything which you have done till now, and it's a pleasure. I mean, from the time I met you.
लगा दो ना
इसको पहले पानी दे दो बस.
तुमको
प्यास.
चूंगा
So Shujam,
Shujam? There have been a lot of times in my life when I felt like giving up on things, not on myself, please.
so I personally feel that we should do, which is possible from our side, reduce the plastic waste and reduce the carbon emission. Hello guys, today we are here for the second episode of Vikasa podcast, and today I have my very good friend guest Shubham Joshi with me. A big shout out for him for doing this challenge with me. He's going to carry 16 kilo kettlebell and he's going to wear 10 kilo of weighted vest, which is in total 26 kilos, and we're going to hike 5 kilometers up. So
Yep.
the challenge is he's not going to drop the weight down. That's the challenge.
Okay.
And to just give a very small just about who Shubham is. Shubham is a professional national swimmer and he's a trail runner and also is a big time bird watcher. So we are going to go into the insights of all this backgrounds of his education as well as his
Passions.
passions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you up for it, Shubham?
Yes, let's go.
Yeah.
How's that, Josh?
Hi, sir. So Shubham, can you please tell me about your journey of life?
Again. Uh, hi guys. My name is Shubham Joshi. I am from Pune. Uh, I have been a national gold medalist in swimming. Uh, very fortunate to come across Dr. Sai Kiran uh, around 4 years ago, and he basically comes up with these crazy challenges, and honestly, just makes me do it. So, yeah, let's see how we complete this.
Yeah. So Shubham, tell me about your journey of life.
Yeah,
How did you get into swimming?
if I'm being honest, my mother has been the huge inspiration of my life. I have a feeling that she basically made me do everything that she wanted to do or she could not do.
Okay.
And uh, she basically got me into swimming when I was 3 years old. And I've been competing since I was 5. So I competed for a good 17, 18 years of my life. And uh, my aim was to be a national medalist. And I think I give all the credit to my mom who got me into the sport. Yeah, that's
Amazing,
about it.
amazing stuff, man. So from the point, at what particular age did you start swimming? Like, what was that age? Can you tell me?
So I started when I was 3 years old,
Nice.
and I got into competitive swimming when I was 5,
Crazy.
and I reached nationals when I was uh, 15.
Nice, man. That's like a very young age to start swimming. How does it impacted your life? Can you tell me about that?
Uh, so swimming, like any sport,
Hmm.
brings discipline into your life,
True.
and it teaches you the uh, importance of hard work, teaches you what is commitment.
So Shubham, after you got into competitive swimming at that young age, how was your schedule like? Like what time you used to wake up? What you used to do? Can you please explain us in detail?
I could do that. Initially, when I was very young,
Mm.
I was about 5 years old. I used to swim every day in the morning at 6 or 7 in the morning.
Oh, that's quite early, man.
And as I grew up, as I got into competitive swimming, uh, my schedule was basically as to, get up early in the morning,
Mm.
go to school,
Mm.
uh, get back up from school around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and go for swimming around 5:30.
Got it.
The swimming schedule used to be something like, we used to start warm-ups and ground workouts around 5:30, 6 o'clock,
Got it.
and start actual swimming around 7 o'clock in the evening. And we used to have 2 to 3 hours of training every day, 6 days a week.
Yeah.
I used to get home around 11 o'clock in the night,
Mm.
do a little bit of homework sometimes.
That's so
And
that's one benefit of an athlete is that he gets to take off some days from the homework.
from homework. Yeah, the benefit of an athlete is that he understands how to squeeze
Mm.
time to the best of his use,
Mm.
and uh, yeah, definitely sometimes make reasons.
But
uh, but nah, basically, I think the best thing about being an athlete is that you never give up, no
yeah.
matter how hard the situation is,
Mm.
no matter what you're facing.
Mm.
You don't know how to give up.
That,
The
that's
only thing you know is
Mm.
whenever you fall,
Mm.
you get back up
Mhm.
and keep on walking.
That's the winner mindset. So for developing that kind of a mindset, like who are the major people? Like it was your mom for sure.
It was,
How
doc-
was your coach?
it was Dr. Sai Kiran who actually gave me this mindset 4 years ago.
Okay,
Okay, bloopers में जाएगा.
yeah, for sure. Big shout out to Dr. Sai Kiran.
Big shout out. Dr. Sai Kiran for the win. Dr. Sai Kiran जाने वाला है run of Kutch
Yeah,
for a run.
for a run, run of Kutch.
नाम ही रखा है उसका run of Kutch.
Yeah, hell race, brother.
Hell race 2025.
Yeah. So moving ahead, Shubham, I want to ask, when did you got introduced to trail running? And as I remember, the last time we did trail running together, you beat me fair and square.
Thank you.
I don't understand how you did it, but it was phenomenal. The way you have your control over your foots when you're going down, going up in the hills, it's phenomenal, man. I mean, how did you train for that? Can you tell me?
Um, Honestly, I think it's a very natural thing because I started doing, or rather, I started trekking when I was somewhere around 10 years old.
Amazing, man.
And over time, after several treks, I got used to the angles of uh, climbing up a trail
Yeah.
and even running down a trail.
Wow.
Eventually, it started getting fun running down a trail and not falling. And
That's pretty insane, bro.
that's how I get to beat Dr. Sai Kiran fair and square.
Yeah, I felt really bad at that for sure. I couldn't sleep. So, I personally feel like trail running gives you that kind of a freedom where you are like an animal. You can just go whatever you want to do, you can do that, and there's one to no one to stop you there because it's a you know empty space where you can just run and run and run till you reach the
Very
end
tough.
point of the summit up or when you reach down to the base. That's the
Right.
whole thing. So Shubham, can you please tell me about the athlete's mindset which you have developed over the period of, I mean, 28
Of this
years.
hike.
28 years. Can you tell me about that?
Sai, firstly, thank you for saying I'm 28 years old.
Yeah. People should know exactly how much is your age.
Uh, I mean, there have been a lot of times in my life when I felt like giving up
Mm.
on things, not on myself, please.
Yeah.
But there comes a point when you realize what is important, what you are committed to.
Yeah.
And the thing that keeps you going is your mindset. There's no motivation which works over a long period of time. There are days when you don't want to do things.
Certainly.
But what works is this mindset of never giving up, never backing down. I keep on going the way I'm doing it right now. and I really want to keep this weight down. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, that's really insightful, Shubham. I am very proud of you for doing everything which you have done till now, and it's a pleasure. I mean, from the time I met you in Varanasi farm, and at that time I wasn't practicing. So a big shout out to Varanasi Organic Farm for making us meet. So
Yeah,
I think it's destiny. There are so many interesting people in Varanasi Organic Farm.
Coach Partha.
Yeah, big shout out to Coach Partha. Big shout out to Samuel Selvam for not coming up for the podcast. I needed him here, but he bailed out on me. Praise the Lord.
I would also like to put another contestant on the line in the same level. Big shout to Adi Hasnale.
Big shout out, man. Thank you
Yeah.
for sleeping your ass off. And now,
Fuck.
yeah, if I tell you to do a 10 push-ups here, you should be able to do it. And not
करूँ
give
क्या?
a fucking excuse. Do a 10 push-up. 10
नहीं
push-up.
ये पहले ये नहीं रखूंगा.
हटा दे. हटा दे. चल 10 push-up. चल शिवम. I'm making it difficult for you.
हाँ मार
So
रहा
come
है.
on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go, man. So this is the winner mindset as I was explaining. He is a beast. He is a beast, and he's never gonna give up
Fuck.
for any challenges. So he's more pumped right now. As you can see, 26 kilo on himself, still not giving up. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
So Shubham, as you explained us about the mindset, and I take a lot of inspiration from you, the way you plan your things. You're also hustling in your personal life with the biotechnology field which you had. Can you explain us about the field of your education to me?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I have my master's in biotechnology,
Yeah.
and biotechnology is all about um using nature for our benefit.
Okay.
An easy example is making bread.
Amazing. Can you I mean just simplify that for me?
Sure. So, I think humans, they've innate knowledge of using different elements, different uh, natural resources to their best uh, abilities.
Okay. Shubham, can you explain me about the professional work which you do with the companies?
Sure. So, shout out to my company, Sustain and Safe. We are an environmental consultancy firm based in Pune, and we're a startup.
Okay.
The entire basic the basic idea that we work upon is reducing our dependence upon uh, non-renewable energy sources
Okay.
in various places, in various places of our life. For example, we make sure that whichever new construction happens, if they're associated with us,
Okay.
we give them a eco-friendly angle for their construction.
Understood.
And the government of India, they also provide a additional FSI
Mhm.
for such buildings. So that's the
Amazing.
kind of work that we do for such people. And we also work in different manufacturing sectors where we try to decarbonize the entire manufacturing processes for different products.
Amazing, man. I think that's what our country needs, and so many other companies in our country should do the same so that environment is safe. What do you feel about the global warming, how it is impacting the
I
nature
mean, I
now?
think we all can feel the impact of global warming, no matter what Mr. Trump has to say about it.
No
Uh,
pun intended.
no pun intended. But you all feel it. We
Mhm.
all feel it.
True. So
Uh,
I personally feel that we should do, which is possible from our side, reduce the plastic waste and reduce the carbon emission. Go walk, do take a public transport whenever possible. And yeah, man, I mean, that's what we
yeah,
can
I
do
mean, I
from our
agree
side.
with you because
Yeah,
if everyone does their own bit, then we can make sure that we protect this beautiful piece of earth that we
seriously,
have.
man.
And enjoy the benefits of it, the way we are meant to,
Yeah.
not exploit it.
Big shout out to Paul Rosley. If you're watching this video,
Yeah, Paul.
we're going to. We are so inspired by your work in the Amazon jungles
Yeah.
and exceptional, man. I love you for the work you do, and someday we'll be visiting you for sure. Me and Shubham.
For sure, Paul.
For sure, Paul. Let's go.
We are coming.
We're coming for you.
Ah.
Big shout out to Shubham Joshi. He has finished the 5 kilometer hike challenge with me. He has 10 kilo weighted vest and 16 kilo kettlebell with him. Shubham, over to you. How are you feeling, man?
Ah. How's the Josh?
Hi.
Hi,
sir.
sir.
As you can see, he's sweating balls, but he's not tired at all from his mind. So this is the second episode of Vikasa podcast. Thank you guys for your support and love, and we will
Tune in
be-
again.
Yeah, we're gonna do this again and again. Okay, give me a lot of love. Bye.
People in the comments tell us who we should get next on
Next
this podcast.
on this podcast.
Tag them.
Yeah.